Matthew, I guess if you can just start us off with, I think, with the back or with the ribs, people are pretty curious on, how you were feeling. Can you just walk us through the process of getting ready for this game this morning and how you were feeling?
Yeah, I mean, it was a long process all week. Our trainers did a great job, and yeah, I didn't mean to be honest with you. Early on in the week, didn't think I was gonna be able to play. And Friday came in, was feeling okay, and then guys started jogging around at practice, and I decided to see how I was feeling, and it felt okay. As I continued to feel a little bit better each day, I was going to go. So I just kind of told myself Friday night that I was going to give it a go.
So why was it important for you to play? Can you just explain that too?
Because I'm the quarterback of the Detroit Lions, and it was Sunday, and I got a bunch of teammates out there that work their ass off, and they fight to be available and fight to get out there and play and try and help us win. And if there's any way I can play, I'm never gonna not. It's just I feel like I owe it to those guys. I owe it to the game. I owe it to this organization. Everybody. If I'm good enough to play, healthy enough to play, my ass is gonna be out there. So I felt like I was good enough to play, and that's why I want to be out there.
So I know your defense is trying to do everything it can out there, but there was just no answers today for Derrick Henry, for Tannehill, for anything they were doing. So I don't know, is there frustration on the sideline? What sort of goes through you guys' head as you're watching that offense do what it did today?
No, I think our guys are fighting tooth and nail. We're down some guys, and we know that. But we knew it was going to be – that's a really talented offense. They've got one of the best backs in the league, a quarterback playing at a really high level, and some really talented guys on the outside. We knew we were going to have to score points, and we just, got close too many times, turned it over, and that hurt us. Those guys are trying. Swift is trying to score. Hawks trying to get that first down, and we understand that. It's just unfortunate that we turn the ball over in those situations because you give us – 10, 14 there, I don't know, the end of that game probably looks a whole lot different. So we're preparing to have to go and score a bunch of points and just fell a little bit short on offense.
Thank you.
Okay, time for two more. Justin Rogers.
Matthew, I know we've talked about your own personal mindset and whether you ever feel like you have to do too much in a game. Can that appeal or apply to the entire offense when you're trailing from the get and kind of chasing a two-score game? You talk about extending the ball or trying to go over the pile. Were you guys trying to maybe do too much offensively to keep pace in this one?
I don't think so. I think we stayed in our lanes pretty good. I felt like we operated well all day and kind of moved the ball pretty well. Turnovers are a part of the game. We can't have them. But I know Swift's gone up and over the top for touchdowns before, and I know Hawks reached the ball out to get a first down before. We can't do it. We can't have them. Them end up with the ball after those two plays and no points out of that. We understand that. Those guys will be the first guys to tell you that. But as a whole, as a unit, I feel like we did a good job of just playing our game. I mean, I thought Swift did a great job bouncing back. He's got that bad. Fumble there, but played the rest of the game, played really well. So there's a lot of football to be played. You can't just shut it down if you make a mistake, and those guys did not, which I was happy for.
What were your thoughts on just Matthew and his game today and his ability to play through the pain?
Amazing. I love being right beside him in the game. He's a warrior. Didn't practice all week, come out there Friday practicing. You don't know how many opportunities you get to play this game. So for him to just do what he did today, amazing. Yeah, he's a warrior. He's going to stay in there until he can't walk off the field. I love that about it.
Yeah. And real quickly, you had the 2 touchdowns, but you also had the fumble at the goal line. Can you just walk us through what happened on the fumble? Because on the replays, it looked like the ball didn't really even make contact until, and it was already coming out before there was contact. Can you just walk us through that play?
I was just so focused on getting in the end zone, trying to jump over people. I got to secure the ball first and foremost.
When you're both a threat out of the backfield, catching balls as well as running the ball, how much do you like that with the dual threat capabilities?
How much do I like it?
Yeah.
I like it a lot. I mean, God blessed me with a lot of ability to be able to catch and run routes, so I try to work on things like that just so I can be used in a various amount of ways.
All right, Marvin, can you just speak to Matthew Stafford's toughness? He didn't practice all week, and then Bevel said he told him, he's like, yep, I'm good to go. I want to go in. So can you just speak to his toughness and his performance today?
I mean, I love the guy, man. He's a warrior. I feel like I say this every time I talk about him, but you could tell everything means a lot to him. All this means a lot to him, being on the field, being with his brothers and stuff like that. You just don't make him like that. They don't make him like that no more, So we all know he's tough. We all know that, he could do his thing, nobody really knows how he feels, but you can see he's a competitor at all costs. I would always rally behind him just because, he's proved time and time, that he's one dependable and one just tough as nails. And that's what everybody aspires to be,
Yeah, and speaking of dependability, I mean, you yourself put up 112 yards today. Just speak to maybe your performance or the wide receiving core as a whole.
I think it was solid. Us as wide receivers, we want to be the guys who drive the bus. We say it all the time. We say it on the sideline. Let us do it. We have a bunch of confidence in each other, and when we're out there, we know somebody's going to make a play. So we always run everything like it's coming to us, and I think that's important. As a receiver crew to do. And it's no different, from me. I just want to go out there and get all the opportunities that I can and capitalize on those opportunities. And I feel like that's what I've done my whole career, and I'll continue to do that. So.